Hey Collective, how are you guys today? Pee Poo and I are doing good. Thank you all for being here and for spending your time with us. We love you so much, Collective. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for viewing our content. Alright, let's tap in and let's see what's in the energy here. What does the Collective need to know about today's Spirit? What's going on in the energy? We had a marriage and a wedding and it fell out, and then it like did a whole circle, and then it like leaned on its side right then. Came out like this. So somebody's marriage could be on the rocks. Somebody secretly has a DRUG problem. Could be affecting a marriage. Could end up leading to a divorce here because of someone's secret addictions. Wow. Okay. Someone could go missing for a while because they've got a secret addiction here under surveillance. Somebody could be like trying to watch this person in some way to see like where they're going. Maybe they're gone for a long time. Whenever they say they're going to go do something, they're trapped. Trapped because of got mind control, trying to mind control and lies. So controlling someone with lies about what's going on here. Tell me about this marriage or wedding that's in reverse. So they're trying to lie and keep it hidden that they've got a problem here. Dismemberment. So I'm just kind of seeing this as like everything's falling to pieces in this marriage. Broken, feeling broken apart, feeling like their heart's broken into a million pieces. We have an accomplice and a partner in crime with this drugs and poison here, and a secret power supply. So maybe this specific substance here gets somebody jacked up. They went missing at a party. Could have snuck off and done something here. Clarify surveillance. Surveillancing their money. So someone's keeping an eye on someone's money. They may be like blowing a lot of money. Okay. They're trapped in something that they've done and now they regret it. Maybe they got caught. They're regretting that they've done something here. Under mind control, we've got cover up. So they're trying to cover up what they're doing, keep it hidden and a secret with these lies. Clarified lies. What are they lying about? This person's a devil. Lying about how toxic they are. Imprisonment's on the bottom of the deck. Somebody could go to jail because of a problem here. Right here. Tell me about this marriage or this wedding that's off now and being completely dismembered from the inside out. Wow, we've got the gavel. Okay. Sagittarius energy. Someone could get convicted and go to jail. A decision has been made in a legal matter, something that's court ordered, bringing order, and an important decision to a serious situation. An offer has been accepted. Could be because this could be a divorce here. Clarify dismemberment. A decision was made that was an important decision. It was a serious situation going on here. Having to pay attention to an offer that's accepted. Someone could be court ordered to be convicted of something here. A In dismemberment, we've got the train, Gemini energy, moving on to a new endeavor. Keep going forward in one direction, going away from the past, from a failed relationship here, going with the flow. Someone that you could have left behind could have been very inflexible. There's a new endeavor here on your life's journey, and you're having to sever ties. Okay. With drugs and poison, we've got a thunderstorm, Scorpio energy. They're in trouble. They could have gotten some kind of a warning because they're out of control. It's creating conflict. They could have an opportunity to overcome something here. Someone could be warning them about how destructive they are, that they're going to end up getting in trouble. Triumphing over evil. This devil energy here, and they're lying. An accomplice and a partner in crime. We've got the emptiness with Scorpio again. Moving on. A cycle is complete. Something's final. There's an ending here so that a new beginning can occur. Having to make adjustments to a new life. Trying to fill the void. They're lonely. There's no one home. And we got declaration. Leo energy. Being defiant. They were in some kind of a contract, trying to resolve something, reclaiming their power and expressing their truth, trying to find out the rules of the game here. They're protesting something. They want to self-rule. They're being defiant. With an accomplice and a partner in crime here. And they're going to get in trouble for these drugs, and they could end up going to jail. Okay, clarify the secret. We've got an optical illusion. With Aquarius energy. It's not what it seems. With this mind control, with these lies, creating confusion. Someone could be having like some kind of a visual effect or a head trip or hallucination. A sleight of hand. There's hocus pocus going on. Someone could be even doing magic here. Someone's trapped. They tricked someone. And it's a secret. Lying about it. Clarify this power supply. What is this? We got a cabin. Libra energy. Being lonely and confined. Secluded. Going within for your power supply. Having to disengage and close off. Keeping yourself away from someone that you've separated with. You're disconnected. Your energy from this person. Okay. And they could have been secretly doing drugs when you were with this person and you had no idea. Clarify missing. We got slingshot. Aries energy. Okay, there's tension and strain and anxiety. Someone's stressed because something was set into motion. Feeling like they're being pulled in opposite directions. A forced change that's stressing someone out because they end up going missing at a party. They could have snuck off, secretly hiding, missing at a party to go sneak and do some drugs here. Clarify this party. Ready, aim, fire. We've got a labyrinth. Aquarius energy. Someone could have said that they got lost at a party. It was complex. Something was delayed at a party. They went missing. Someone could be going on a spiritual quest and like hallucinating with some kind of a hallucinogenic here. Taking the long way home from a party and they got lost. There's a problem to solve and a situation to sort out. Someone's contemplating something. Clarify this surveillance. Somebody's watching somebody. We've got a master here. Capricorn energy. Someone's disciplined and they're working smart. They're focused. They're surveillancing someone's money here. trying to conquer and overcome something that they're trying to control. They're spending a lot of money on this problem here. There's an authoritarian with a commanding presence that could be coming in to discipline someone, which could be law enforcement here. Goodness. Okay, clarify this money. We got friends. Scorpio energy. Having, showing up and hanging out, meeting up in person, being together and friendly with someone, being on social media. There's a third person here. A group of people could be getting money together to do to be able to get something for a party. Okay. Clarify trapped. But the universe. Heavy Scorpio in this energy. Heavy Scorpio and yeah, heavy. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 times for Scorpio. Okay. So, feeling trapped. Like something is just unending. They're having to endure it. Seeing the bigger picture of all that is. If someone's trying to have some kind of a spiritual journey here, they could be going through a new level of awakening and having a higher perspective. The law of one. Someone feels trapped in what they've done here. Needing source energy, which is this power supply. They regret what they've done because we've got pillory here. Okay, heavy Aquarius. It's the third time Aquarius has come out as well. This is happening now. Okay. The situation or event in question is occurring right now. So they regret what they've done. They're going to be humiliated and punished. They're going to be caught and shut down. There's nowhere to run. They're being censored. Someone's very vulnerable right now, feeling shut down inside. The public's going to ridicule and mock this person because they got caught. And they're going to have to serve time. They're going to jail. They could be going to prison. This is happening right now. Someone could be under investigation or under surveillance by law enforcement even, and they get trapped in a situation which has to do with possibly money that they give to someone for drugs. Clarify this mind control. We have grapes, Virgo energy. So someone's looking into someone's money that they're spending, and because they're lying and gaslighting someone, trying to cover up where their money's going, they're overindulgent. They can't resist their temptations. They want surplus. Like they want a lot. They love it. They think it's good. They want to have plenty of it and plenty of money to have it. What are they covering up, Spirit? Ooh, a black widow here is trying to hide something. So here's Aquarius for the 4th time. So heavy Scorpio and Aquarius energy. Trying to cover up a betrayal. Trying to cover up that someone was being very cunning, insidious. They're low vibrational. They're in a toxic situation or relationship. A web of control with an unexpected attack that could be dangerous. Someone's twisted as shit. Alright, they're trying to entrap someone. It's an unexpected attack. Here's this warning again. They've been warned multiple times, and they're not listening to these warnings. They're going to end up in jail for something here. Clarify lies. We've got chocolate with Libra energy. They're satisfied with lying to someone, treating themselves, splurging, an aphrodisiac, the good stuff, celebrating to elevate their mood, romance. Someone's lying. Someone could be lying even about loving someone here. Clear by the devil. One tried to jump out, but it popped back in, so I'm not going to take it. Clear for the devil. We got an inventor, and the fortress is what popped out. Now it's on the bottom of the deck. Aquarius again. The inventor is Leo energy. Okay. They're getting real creative, lying in this toxic ass devil energy. It's okay to fail. They're doing it again and again. They're a mastermind. They're innovative and creative. On the bottom of the deck with this imprisonment over here, we've got a fortress with Aquarius energy. Someone is very stubborn. They're prepared to endure, and they're ready for anything. They're unbreakable. They're determined. They've got what it takes. They've got a backbone. Somebody seems like they don't care that they're going to jail. At this time, the situation is in a state of flux and anything could happen. Okay. Within a few days, the situation or event in question will develop or unfold within a matter of days. So something could be getting ready to go down. Somebody could end up getting really aggressive. We've got kerosene with Aries energy. Someone could get aggressive and provoke someone to where a volatile situation erupts. This person's unpredictable, but they're determined to fuel this fire. They could have been encouraged to provoke someone. Somebody needs to watch out from this unpredictable person with this Black Widow energy here. Huh. Alright. So pull from this deck, see what else is going on here. Somebody's got a court situation. Somebody could be getting arrested. Okay, and this courthouse here with the marriage and wedding in reverse, there could be literally a divorce going on. And someone could be getting convicted. And if someone gets aggressive and violent, this could be DV here. Okay. Ascending out of this dismembered feeling energy of just feeling completely broken. This person could have felt like this person just like severed every part of your being, but you've had to move on. You're going away and in one direction, on track. Keep going forward. Don't go back. It's a steady climb. Get on your choo-choo train and bounce. Clarify this drugs and poison. This thunderstorm here. They're in trouble. They were warned that they're out of control. The energy's shifting, triumphing over this evil energy here. We got protection, and it came out in reverse. Oh, goodness. So someone's not protected here while they're doing these things. Their accomplice and partner in crime, they're abusive towards this person. And they're unbothered that they're keeping the secret. They don't give a fuck, okay? They were expecting this power supply to come in. They were expecting to be able to just remotely close off and go within and like seclude themselves, keeping themselves apart from someone, being separated, disengaging and detaching. And they were expecting to be able to do this. Maybe this Black Widow was like draining their power out. Clarify missing. Someone's really stressed because someone went missing. We have an entity attachment with a third party. Somebody could have snuck off at this party here with some kind of third party situationship, and then they're lying about what they were doing, okay, at this party because they went missing. And with the labyrinth here with this third party, they were gone for a long time. Like, it was deliberately done. And now there's a situation to sort out. Somebody's saying that they got lost and they're lying. Could have said that they got lost leaving a party. This person's lying about this monkey on their back and how addicted they are to a problem here. Clarify surveillance with this master here. He's trying to control and conquer something or someone. They have an authoritative, commanding presence. We've got emotional pain. So someone's in emotional pain because they're being watched. Okay. This could be a mature man here that their money's being watched. Trapped by some kind of Jezebel energy here that they were enduring. They were interconnected with Jezebel, seeing the big picture here. Now they're humiliated. They're going to be punished. They're very abusive. They got caught. There's nowhere to run. It's happening right now. Someone's trapped and they regret it. Clarify this regret. What do they regret? What do they do? What do they regret? I'm drawn to this card right here. What is this? They regret being a thief? Maybe they stole something here. Maybe they stole some money so they could party. Clarify mind control. We've got a child and it came out in reverse. Someone's very childish and immature. Clarify this cover up of this Black Widow. We've got an Ice Queen. So mature man's trying to hide what they're doing to an Ice Queen here, which would be like Queen of Swords reverse energy. Someone's lying. Karmic masculine's lying because they've got a health concern. This devil is the karmic masculine here, and they're lying about a health concern because they're overindulgent. They're splurging. They want the good stuff. They want to celebrate and have a good mood that's elevated here. And they're doing it again and again, over and over again. They're the mastermind behind all this shit. Pathological liar. Clarify imprisonment with this fortress here. Wow, there's no access. Something could happen while they're traveling around the community and they could end up going to jail. Okay. Blocked from traveling. Someone could end up losing their driver's license. Someone surveillancing someone's car. Someone could have put a tracker on someone's car or on their phone to see where they're going. Okay. Let's pull from my handmade deck. I want to know what's going on in the courthouse. Someone's phone records. Phone calls could need to be like submitted into evidence here in the courthouse. Could be showing a judge something here. What's in this energy here, Spirit? What do we need to know? Trying to get rid of you before court. And a cell phone provider. Wow. Okay. Someone's phone records could be seriously involved in a court situation here, and they're trying to get rid of you so that nothing comes. Someone's trying to hide something of what they've done in their phone here. What else is in this energy? Well, they get to fuck off because they fucked around and found out. Yeah. They get to fuck off. I haven't shown my sign in a while. Are they regretting covering up here? Because now they're trapped in a situation and they're humiliated. They were extremely abusive and there's nowhere to run. They're gonna get caught. They're gonna be humiliated and punished, and they're gonna serve time. Wow, a false or stolen identity they could have stolen from you. They were in disguise. They don't want you to be seen. They stole from you. They've done something here. And someone's phone records are going to have to be submitted into evidence. Could have even been spoofing, like spoof texting even. Or someone could have been harassing someone and they're gonna somebody's about to meet a new person that's a bad person. And it could be somebody that they go missing with at this party, being haunted, chased, and tormented. Somebody's hiding out in the woods. Wow, with this dismemberment here. So somebody could actually have done this, because it's come out twice, and hiding in the woods, something that they've done with an accomplice and a partner in crime. They could have drugged or poisoned someone, and it's a secret because someone went missing. Somebody's partying their ass off. They've got a serious problem here. Someone could be under investigation because they've done something to someone. With a gavel, they're going to get convicted here. They're going to be judged. It's a serious situation. Bringing order to a legal matter. There's no resistance. They're focused. Someone can be trying to hide in the woods because they don't want to go to prison for dismemberment. Jesus. This marriage here. They could have hurt someone that they were married to. Clinging to someone in a jealous fashion. They're disgusting and obscene. Someone's very materialistic. There's harassment that's going on. They have a choice between two options. They've created a trauma bond here. And they had a choice between two options with this third party interference here. Okay. What else is in this energy? They can't fix what they've done. And they know that they've messed up. But they can't fix this. We had this card come out. The third card from the bottom of the deck. So let's see. A brother or brothers could be involved. New Hampshire could be significant. Someone could be in an accident. They've been abusing technology. Someone's brother could be in an accident. Choice between two options. What's going on with this Black Widow? Trying to cover up that they're a Black Widow. Trying to cover up an unexpected attack. The truth is coming out about something that's being hidden and covered up. Speak your truth. You could be speaking your truth. The truth is coming out and it's making them freak out. They're freaking out. And they could be freaking out now because someone was in an accident. They can't fix what they've done. Someone's brother or brothers could be in this accident. The lies are being revealed and they're freaking out now. They could have a choice between two options with something that's going on in this court situation here. There's a waiting period. They've been manipulating the courts. There's a waiting period. It's not the right time. And lies are being revealed because they've been manipulating the courts. They're having a psychotic break because they can't defeat you. Somebody could get 10 years in prison here for they're manipulating the courts. We have a musician. They're absolutely miserable where they are now. And they can't stand it that you can see straight through them and they're bullshit. Something could have been going on for 10 years. Or somebody's going to get 10 years. This Black Widow is a hitman. Shit's about to hit the fan. Idaho could be significant. Got a hitman here that looks like they may be getting ready to get popped by law enforcement. They were keeping secrets from you, and the secret came out. They wanted you to be confused and unclear, and creating an optical illusion to where things were not as they seemed. They lied all the time, trying to control your thoughts, covering up where their money's going, partying all the time, going missing. Shit's about to hit the fan. Law enforcement's here, and this is not corrupt law enforcement. This is good law enforcement. We have Arizona. This person's a drug dealer. Age 45 to 55 could be significant. Wow. They're going to jail. There was a revenge plot here. They're going to jail and it lands right beside 10 years. Trying to get rid of you before court. This could be like an attempted M here. And then hiding out in the woods, possibly with someone's brother or their brothers. They're freaking out. Yeah, they're trapped by a defender of truth and justice with a law enforcement officer here. Being rescued. They're trapped. Someone could have to be rescued. No. They're under surveillance, so they've gotten trapped. So this is law enforcement. There's a secret organization. Shit is about to hit the fan. Law enforcement again. Okay. So law enforcement is surveillancing someone. We have the Grim Reaper. Somebody could pass away. Doing a ritual sacrifice here. And they could be doing death magic. Definitely phone records. They hired a gang member. Okay, phone records for sure. A waiter or waitress. If they're hired a gang member with bad intentions or gang stalking, phone records. Giving someone the silent treatment. Wow. Got the 12th house, and it's ruled by Pisces and Neptune. These birth dates could be significant. It's about the unknown. It involves secrets, sorrow, karmic debt, institutions, large animals, enemies unknown, hospitals, prisons, subconscious activity, limitations, and confinement. Okay, somebody's going to jail. Somebody's on the down low. We've got a Capricorn, Aquarius cusp. Could be you or someone that you're dealing with. They've been playing in your energy. You're the power supply. There could be property vandalism. Somebody could get in a fight. There's a glitch in the matrix. They could have been planning to stage your death. And that could be, they don't want you to be seen. They're harassing you, gang stalking, trying to get rid of you before court. They stole from you. The third eye chakra is blocked. They could be rolling around your neighborhood. Having nightmares, being forgetful, having anxiety, a lack of inner guidance, low self-awareness, and headaches. So their third eye chakra is blocked. It could be part of what these phone records being subpoenaed are about. Planning to stage your death. With a phone call, I'm telling you. Something serious about the phone. Somebody's going to jail. Somebody could be getting a phone call that they got arrested. Okay. A truck driver. Yeah. Wow, they're going to get 20 to life in prison, even though they thought that they were flawless. They're insidious. So, psychopath. They will or have destroyed their reputation. The lust demon is affecting the health in the community with his health concern and Jezebel. So this could be a sexually transmitted disease here from this sexually transmitted demon. We've got the feds. Feds are concealing something that they're going to be prosecuted by the feds These criminals are concealing shit, but the feds are onto them. They're furious that they've been exposed. There's a body in the woods that is dismembered. We've got a sex worker here. They could have gotten a sex worker and done something to them. Someone, for a cult ritual sacrifice, somebody's getting arrested, I'm telling you. They're full of jealousy. They're scamming people to support their addictions. This is a functioning addict. They're upset that people are seeing who they really are. They've got a bad addiction here. Their childhood wounds need healing. They're triggered right now. We got sirens. Abuse inflicted since childhood. Somebody's going to jail. And they've definitely got a court situation going on here. Okay. We've got a paralegal, a legal assistant, or an attorney here. They could be getting set up by the cops here. This could be a controlled buy. What I'm hearing. Needing an advisor. So someone could have to retain an attorney. They're hoping that they're going to have some luck here. What else is in this energy, Spirit? We could have a bank teller involved, a loan officer, someone in a management position, a laborer. They're haters because you're in your north node. Star seed, they're hating on you. You're in your north node and you're in alignment to receive. Some of you could have your own business. Okay. Could be a shop owner or have your own business. Well, they're going to be dealing with harsh circumstances whenever they go to prison. They're already in spiritual jail. They're getting ready to manifest on 3D. They lie constantly. So you can't get to the heart of the matter because they lie constantly. This devil lies. It's not your problem to fix. They've been slandering you. There's all kinds of conflicts, arguments, and fighting. But they have no choice but to stop. And they're mad that you won't tolerate their nasty behavior. We've got a forensic unit that could be literally uncovering a body in the woods here. They've been creating a smear campaign. We've got the Chinese zodiac sign of the rooster. Could be the year of your birth, someone involved, or a year that something significant occurred. So whoever this is that lies constantly, they're having a falling out with someone, making arrangements because it's going to trial. They can't handle going through what they put you through. They just live in darkness. Someone's got STDs. They want you dead. Doing curses and hexes. You call judgment and you want justice. Okay? They lie constantly and they're condescending. They think you're stupid. Wrong. You know what in the hell they're doing and what they're up to. They're cruel and difficult to deal with, and then they come in love bombing. This person could be moving. Their crown chakra's blocked, and their third eye's blocked. Detached from source, having strict religious views, being closed-minded, depressed, and confused. Someone's pill sick. Your ancestors protect you. Need money for a drug problem and could actually break into someone's home because they're pill sick and assault someone. We've got an accountant, crazy psycho ex, a personal care aide. This hitman could be confessing something and it could be this crazy psycho ex. They committed fraud in your name. It's karmic masculine that came out. Connecticut could be significant. They were wanting to possibly even retaliate on your emotional support animal. An ex-partner. They had planned some kind of an event here. Kentucky. New levels mean new devils. Full of lies and betrayal. It's a major blow up. This person could be a pedo. They're freaking perverted pedo demons who want to sacrifice you. Someone could be at the beach. South Carolina. Someone totaled their car. Someone could be in a car wreck or have an injury and total their car. You have no contact with this person. I mean, seriously, no contact, no contact. gang stalking you, being followed by good law enforcement because they're undercover and they're surveillancing someone. This person gets really out of control whenever they're drunk and they become aggressive. They're delusional. Some of you could be in the public eye. This person's delusional. They have mental health issues. They could even be hallucinating. They could have schizophrenia. Mad that you cut them off. I can't diagnose. It's just what came through. Ex wants to come back, but they had plenty of time to make it right, but all they did was a painful betrayal, possibly even in the workplace for some of you. They're a pathological liar, and they were always playing dumb, trying to cover up their lies with this stupid-ass mind control. You deserve to be loved. This person was loud and obnoxious. They drove you crazy. All they wanted was attention all the fucking time. They're under judgment and they're going to be convicted. It's part of their judgment. Someone is defensive because they got in a wreck. Tampering with your car. We got a judge here that's not corrupt. Alabama could be significant. Someone could be standing before a judge because they tried to tamper with someone's car. This person's a monster. Something about someone's loan payments with a loan officer and a bank teller. Karmic gets kicked to the curb with this wedding or marriage in reverse. They're all going to regret what they did to you. Somebody's sharing information here. Spell work over your love life and your relationships. They're full of jealousy and envy. The karmics want to destroy you. Wow. These drugs, they don't want this looked into. You could be talking about it. In this court situation, they were keeping you in the dark about the drugs. They will be publicly humiliated. They're full of hatred. They're going to have consequences for the actions against you. Clear communication from a surgeon. Someone could be in a bad accident and end up having surgery. We've got a retail associate. Clear communication. The secrets are being exposed about all of this deceit here. They get to fuck off again. They want to hurt you. This drug dealer wants to hurt you for exposing their crimes. They're trying to cover up this missing person here that they possibly dismembered. They have stress and anxiety because they're struggling financially. And they party their ass off. They need more money. They're going broke because they party too much. They need to grow up with their childish behavior. They're trying to catch you off guard. Something's buried in the yard. The return to sender has them scared. Yeah, their intuition is definitely blocked. The level of deception used in this relationship is igniting harsh karma. You're defeating an ancient entity that's hunted you through many lifetimes. Okay, with these karmic freaking crazy people. This body could be in the mountains. Vermont could be significant. Yeah, there's definitely theft here. Tampering with your mail. Or tampering with mail. Someone's mail. This just fell off and imprisoned showed. Chinese zodiac sign of the dog. They're obsessed with causing you harm and it's going to land their ass in prison. This narcissist is going to be captured by the law. There's an agreement. We have a Virgo, Libra cusp, or a Virgo and a Libra could be significant. A Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp. They didn't see this coming. They're not going to see this coming. Yeah, they're going through a nasty breakup or a divorce right now. Okay. Someone could need a tow truck or a towing company to come get their car. Because they're going to be detained. They could end up putting their car in the impound. They're going to need an attorney. Someone's best friend turns to their ex-friend here. Coming out in good witch energy. Yeah. They're evil incarnate. It's a whole demonic legion here. Somebody could be bedridden. What else is in this energy that we need to know about? I just saw phone records. Again. A sociopath. Psychopath. We've got the 6th house. Someone could be on bed rest. They could have an injury or some kind of a sickness. Someone could be having to detox because they're pill sick. They could be like not doing well because they're in withdrawals. The sixth house has to do with the mundane world that you live in. It involves work, service, health, co-workers, animals, and pets. It's ruled by Mercury and Virgo. Somebody could be bedridden and they can't keep their lives straight. It's being exposed. They've trapped themselves in ultimate ruin. Trapped is clarified by regret. So they regret what they've done here, and now they've been under surveillance, and like their evil reign of terror is going to have to come to an end. Their phones are tapped because they're under surveillance, and they could have been for the past year trying to build a case. They're having court cost fines. Someone's going to need bail money and a bail bondsman. Something's urgent. They need bond money. They need to be rescued from going to jail. Someone's in a car wreck here. Keep channeling this wreck. There's a funeral director. Oh my goodness. Their actions got them caught. We've got a mother, wife, or a girlfriend, a father, husband, or a boyfriend. Somebody's a social drinker. A motorcycle wreck. This came out my last reading. Their punishment will be death for trying to kill you. They have a court date coming up. Your Honor, they're going to have to stand before the judge. That judge is not corrupt. He's in the upright. For drug use and abuse. This warlock here, they're having panic attacks. They're mad because they're mad because you walked away and they can't control you. Doing magic over your finances. Could have been using an energy weapon on some of you. Someone could have chlamydia. Illinois could be significant. Some kind of crime boss here. They're jealous of your spiritual gifts. This magician here. Using poison. Intel and info about poison. These jealous karmics here. Potions. An ant can't keep their lies straight. Michigan could be significant. Huge web of lies has been created. They want to cause harm and injury. A stepmother. Want to destroy what you have online. North Dakota. Someone could have tried to get a loan, a young adult, and it was denied. They're definitely gaslighting, trying to create a new cycle. We got a cult leader here. There was DNA evidence that was found with a forensic unit at a crime scene. We have the seventh house with relationships that bind. It's ruled by Libra and Venus. Marriage, contracts, legal issues, cooperation, partnerships, opportunities, and the enemies that are known to you. So you've got unknown enemies and known enemies in this energy here. They've definitely got an entity attachment that they're trying to attach to you because they're trying to block your blessings from God source energy. Energetic blockages are being removed. They have been evicted from your energy. Someone could get evicted from their home. Someone could be on YouTube. They could be trying to get you kicked off your channel. Someone is obsessed with you because you're so high vibrational. You're highly favored and you're highly blessed, so they're mad about it. And they went to the extreme, trying to take you out. This person needs an exorcism. This whole cult, this harmful intent. They're going to need legal representation in a court case. This person's pure fucking evil. Okay. Goodness. Okay. It's dropping me. I just hit my cart. Now I'm coughing my lungs out. Sorry, guys. Goodness. Alright. I don't know about this breakup here. This Black Widow. There's no spark. There's arguments. It's mutual. Like, there's no spark. It's mutual. All they do is argue. They're jealous. There's too many fucking secrets. Sorry. Goodness. Okay. So, we have to admit that the chemistry just isn't there between us. There's no spark between these people. They argue all the time. I just wish we had healthier communication between us instead of all this unnecessary conflict and bickering. It's mutual, in case you weren't wondering. Yes, I'm feeling it too. They're so jealous. I get jealous because I'm struggling with my own insecurities. There's something I haven't been completely honest with you about with the secret up here. Okay, it's an optical illusion and it's not what it seems. This person's a player. They've got a third-party situation going on. Could be with their best friend that they're crushing on. Total red flag. Don't ignore the red flags. You promised yourself you'd never date someone like me again. We've got friends with benefits in the energy. I've been pulling on this the last couple days. They're completely incompatible. Okay. I'm not looking for anything serious. Sorry, guys. Okay, not looking for anything serious, but I wouldn't mind being friends with benefits. We definitely have some differences in perspectives and priorities that could make a relationship challenging, but they're very incompatible, okay? This person was put in a friend zone. I just think we're better off being friends, okay? You're hot and it's in reverse, and I didn't mean to have that in reverse. So they're not attracted to this person anymore. They've been cheating, okay? This person's unstable. I don't think there's anything wrong with cheating as long as they don't get caught. So that was why it was a secret. I'll be honest, I'm kind of a mess. I'm unstable. They're out hooking up, cheating, going missing at a party, out screwing somebody. Okay, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. And then they lost interest. Okay. This person was polyamorous. I just don't feel the same way anymore. I don't know that I'm only meant to be with one person for the rest of my life. This person could be poly with the same sex. With both sexes. Goodness. Sorry, guys. My divine masculine, I also, oh my God, we got stuck on the motorcycle the other day. We live in Tennessee, and we're like right on the Tennessee-North Carolina border, and we drove into Asheville, and we got stuck in a really bad rainstorm. We got so cold, oh my God, and we've both been coughing since we got back. I think that's part of it. We rode like 140 miles that day. It was so fun. We did 180 like a couple weeks ago to over towards Asheville and all over the place. So much fun. So I'm sorry I keep coughing on you guys. I apologize. Okay. What do we need from these? A place of reminiscence. So someone could be nostalgic from having childhood memories, could even be childhood wounds are triggered right now. Someone could be at the beach, or they could be going to the beach, okay? And the beach could even be like on a lake, okay? Doesn't have to be by the ocean. But this is the ocean here on this card. Scorching lands. Keep channeling a fire because of a laboratory. Oh my goodness, with the drug dealer, this could be like some kind of freaking lab, okay, like a METH lab that could end up blowing up and catching on fire. Oh my goodness. And it could be windy, and the fire could spread. Someone, oh goodness. With a tavern, someone could be really drunk while they're fucking around with some kind of chemicals here, doing some kind of a scientific research or experiment. Searing heat on a parched earth. Alcohol could be an accelerant. We have an employee. Someone could have been hired here to do, oh my goodness, a fireman. So a fireman could get called to some kind of scorched earth here. Oh goodness. It could be a fire. Someone could meet someone for coffee at the mall. Someone could work in the mall. Someone could work in like a cubicle, have an office job, a technology hub, civil servant. We got a criminal here that's getting ready to go to prison. They're going to be disciplined. What else do we need from this energy? So this could be why somebody's getting convicted. Could even commit arson here, or some kind of chemical lab blowing up. They're like a ninja sneaking around on a winding path. Could be through the woods, okay? Going through the woods like a ninja, trying to hide. They could be on the run. Got a gold digger here. They're greedy. They're selfish. They could have a cabin in the woods that they could be hiding out at. A bustling hub. Some kind of lively activity with a lover. Okay. Substituting their lover. A replacement for their lover. An impersonator. Making someone a scapegoat here. They could have gone around to like some kind of bustling hub with someone other than who they were in a committed relationship with. They could have been seen. No, they were under surveillance. Lying about their whereabouts. We've got a farm. Someone could have a farm, could have livestock, could have a lot of land. We've got the plague doctor. Goodness, something could even, like, death. Something could even happen to someone's animals. Their hay could be bad. Some kind of a plague. Someone's wearing a mask. Hopefully, if there's animals that they're going to survive here, survive a death. You survived a death plot here. Someone was thinking very long and hard on, focused on being coached on how to do something here. They were an ally to this cultist trying to enslave someone here. Wow, being coached on what to do. They were in partnership trying to oppress you. Wow, they volunteered. This perilous realm wanted you to struggle. Danger lurks on treacherous paths. This person is a berserker. They're bloodthirsty. They're ruthless. They're out to destroy. They're like a giant. They've got towering strength. The giant's realm. It could be conjuring marine spirits with the Nephilim here. It's a competitive environment. This person's in competition with you. There's some kind of a performance that they have to play out. They could actually be doing something to hurt an animal with the plague doctor and death with the farm. Oh my God, that could be like some kind of an animal sacrifice there. Well, God is rolling up into this energy. Coming after a hunter. Mushrooms can be significant. Somebody could be tripping on shrooms. That could be what this hallucination with the head trip and the visual effects. Somebody could literally have done some shrooms at a party. They're stalking prey. They're strategic. Someone could be able to survive very well out in the woods. This person is a madman. They're crazy. Shit. Full of chaos. They're possessed. They embrace madness. They're unruly. Well, that wanted to come out, but it went back in. Some kind of a bridge could be significant. A bridge could be near, like some kind of a connecting pathway could be near some kind of mountainous area to where someone's staying. Oh, they're going to jail. Someone could get arrested on a bridge. We have a whistleblower. Somebody's telling something. This hitman here. Shit's about to hit the fan. Okay. I'm so sorry, guys. Can't stop coughing. Okay, well, we've got a whistleblower. Something's going to be exposed. There's an there's an informant. Somebody's being a chameleon. They're trying to camouflage. They're trying to hide. Someone could have on camo in the woods. Creating some kind of potion. Some kind of doing something with herbs, possibly mushrooms. Mushrooms can be extremely poisonous. There's definitely a lot of poisonous herbs out there. Making some kind of a potion. We've got a restaurant. Someone could be trying to put something in someone's food. There's drugs and poison with an accomplice and a partner in crime. The thunderstorm. They're in trouble. They were warned that they're out of control. There's a lot of conflict here. We've got a genius. So a genius is telling stories. A genius tells really good stories. A keeper of epic tales. They're extraordinary. They're very intelligent. They have an exceptional ability. They have extraordinary gifts. They have a very innovative mind. Someone could end up in the hospital and need medical care in a treatment center. We have a father figure. This could be a family member. We have a drunkard. Someone's really drunk or they have a bad addiction here. They're abusing a mother and a father. Could be trying to get to the airport. There's some kind of a feud here. Okay, between a couple possibly that's getting divorced. They're having a lot of conflicts. They're hostile. They're holding a grudge towards each other. A supermarket with a heartbreak place. Someone could get in a fight in a grocery store. Someone could work in a grocery store. Memories of heartbreak. Talking about this Black Widow. Trying to cover up that they're a Black Widow. Trying to cover up the toxic relationship that they were in. Wow. Yeah. Someone could be like a founder of like their own business, an entrepreneur. This Black Widow is trying to cover up that they were screwing around with their friend. It's the devil. Twice. They're very cunning. They cannot resist temptation. This devil did something on this mountain. They were taught on how to control someone to possibly lure them up this mountain. Someone could end up in the hospital and need to see a doctor, and we did have a surgeon that came out. Surgery. Someone could have to have surgery. They need some kind of a treatment or healing. Someone's gotten hurt. And they could have been in a wreck as well. This werewolf came out yesterday. A full moon beast. They're like they completely change who they are. It's like Jekyll and Hyde whenever they get intoxicated here. It's a crazy transformation that this person turns into. They're extremely abusive. They're not protected. They do not have divine protection. The protection is in reverse. And they're about to meet a new person that's a bad person. They could be in the mountains, along the river, near a bridge. The stranger keeps wanting to show. It's shown like 3 or 4 times. Some kind of new friend that they by chance encountered. And they could end up trying to invade someone, intrude onto someone, being aggressive. Wow, with a cowboy, this person has a revolver. Oh my goodness, with that pill sick and the B and E. We have a ghost. Someone could be seeing paranormal activity. Some kind of spirit is haunting this person. Yeah, they definitely are going to have to get an attorney here. The lake, the river, the mountains, a bridge, in the forest with a hunter. Somebody is hiding. This butcher here. They're hiding out in the woods. They're a player. They're cruel. They're ruthless. They could have literally slaughtered and dismembered someone and hid the body in the woods. It's what came out in the cards. With a museum, they could be using some kind of ancient artifact and some kind of a ritual here. A park. Somebody is always out in nature, okay? Yeah, they learn a lot and they study about parks or being in nature, trails, okay? We could have a farmer, because we did have a farm with some animals that came out. Okay. Capricorn, Aquarius, Gemini, Leo, Libra, Cancer, Sagittarius, Taurus twice, and Aquarius. Got Pisces, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, and Pisces. Alright guys, so this is going to be our reading. Y'all just take this how it resonates. This is kind of wild and a lot going on here. So y'all just take this how it resonates. It may not have anything to do with you. It could have something to do with someone that you used to be in a connection with. That's what's going on behind the scenes in their madness of all their karma here. So I love you guys so much. I hope that you'll please hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me and little sweet Evie Pooh. She's back here laying down. We love you so much, collective. Bye guys.